Hello and welcome. Sorry for the delay. We've had some technical difficulties here, but we are back live now as the Generals trail the Texarkana Twins by a score of 1-0 here in the top of the second inning. Randall, the leadoff hitter for the Texarkana Twins, is up at bat here with runners on second and third and only one out thus far in the top of the second inning. The 0-1 pitch from Matthew Swick is grounded to Rhys Johnson, who makes a strong throw across the diamond at first base for the second out of the inning. They're now two away here in the top of the second. Generals trailing the Twins by a score of 1-0. Starting tonight for the Generals is number 26, Matthew Swick, who's given up one run thus far. A throwing error by Rhys Johnson in this inning has given the Twins their first run of the ball game. The 0-0 pitch from Matthew Swick is a fastball in there for strike one to the third baseman tonight, number 3, Shea Gutierrez. 0-1 the count here. Matthew Swick comes set and delivers. A pitch that's grounded to the second baseman, Jonathan Tapia, who dives to his right and makes a strong throw to first base for the third out of the inning. So Matthew Swick is able to limit the damage here as we head to the bottom of the second inning, with the Texarkana Twins leading the Generals by a score of 1-0. Pitching tonight for the Texarkana Twins is number 21, Braden Kreider, who threw a scoreless bottom of the first inning and attends Lamar University. The starting lineup for the Victoria Generals starts with number 12, Jonathan Tapia, who's playing second base tonight. The left fielder, number 8, Kobe Potvin. The designated hitter tonight, number 5, Ian Groves. The first baseman, number 52, Ryan Flores, followed by the third baseman, number 6, Rhys Johnson. Playing shortstop tonight, number 7, Peyton Robertson. Playing center field, number 44, Tanner Roach. Catching tonight is number 14, Austin Flamati, who's making his Generals debut this summer from Cornell University. And batting ninth and playing right field is number 1, Jose Diaz. The Generals were retired in order in the top of the first inning, as Jonathan Tapia led off the game with a walk but was thrown out trying to steal second base. The first pitch to Ryan Flores is a little dribbler right back to Braden Kreider, who flips it over to the first baseman, Lee Thomas, to record the first out of the bottom of the second inning. Now batting for the Generals is the third baseman, number 6, Rhys Johnson. Rhys fielded a bunt in the top half of the second inning and threw it up the first baseline. That resulted in the Twins' first run of the ball game, as the first pitch from Braden Kreider is in there for strike one. 0-1 now the count. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fastball swung on and fouled down the left field line, and that'll be strike number 2. 0-2 now the count. Texarkana Twins coming into this game after a loss last night at 11-7, as that ball misses up and away for ball one. 1-2 now the count. The Generals come in at 14-7 in second place in the TCL division. The 1-2 pitch, curveball swung on and fouled down the left field line, and that'll get out of play. And the count will remain 1-2 strikes. The Generals are wearing their all-white uniforms tonight. That pitch misses up and in for ball 2. 2-2 now the count. Here's the 2-2 pitch from Kreider. Fastball swung on, fouled down the left field line, and that's going to get out of play. A nice battle here by Rhys Johnson, as he's fouled off now 3 pitches in this at-bat alone. A long look in here from Braden as he delivers the 2-2 pitch. Slider, check swing, he did not go. Ball 3. Full count now, 3 balls and 2 strikes. To number 6, Rhys Johnson, as the Generals look to get a 1-out base runner here in the bottom half of the 2nd inning. And the pitch, fastball, strike 3 looking, as Rhys Johnson goes down looking for the 2nd out at the bottom of the 2nd inning. And that'll bring up the shortstop tonight, number 7, Peyton Robertson. Kreider already in the windup and delivers the 0-0 pitch, a fastball that misses up and in for ball 1. 1-0 now the count. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Fastball swung on and fouled. Out of play down the right side, and that'll be strike 1. 1-1 now the count. Braden Kreider has been able to get the fastball by many Generals hitters thus far tonight. Has jammed a lot of them and a lot of swing and misses thus far. The 1-1 pitch is a fastball. Late again is Peyton Robertson as he fouls it down the right side for strike number 2. 1-2 now the count. Here's the 1-2 pitch to Peyton Robertson. A slider, strike 3 looking. And Peyton Robertson goes down for the final out of the bottom of the 2nd inning. We head to the top half of the 3rd. Generals trail the Twins by a score of 1-0. Matthew Swick back out for his 3rd inning of work here for the Generals. And Matthew's last outing against the Brazos Valley Bombers, he took the loss and went 5 innings, giving up 7 hits, 3 walks, striking out 1, and giving up 3 earned runs. Tom Lichty is up to bat now for the Twins, and he's 0 for 1 tonight with a ground out in his first at-bat. As the first pitch from Matthew Swick is a slider that misses down and in for ball 1. 1-0 now the count. The 1-0 pitch from Matthew Swick's a fastball that misses up and away for ball 2. Very uncharacteristic of Matthew Swick thus far in this ballgame, as he's been unable to command the strike zone and get ahead of hitters. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Fastball up and away, ball 3. And just like that, the count runs to 3 balls and no strikes to the Twins' 3-hole hitter, number 7, Tom Lichty. As the 3-0 pitch is a fastball taken right down the middle for strike one. 3-1, now the count. We'll see if Matthew can throw a couple more back in there. Get himself right back in the count. It's a 3-1 pitch is a fastball ripped right up the middle. A hitter's count, a fastball, and Tom Lichty did not miss it. Single right back up the middle will bring up the first baseman, number 22, Lee Thomas, who walked in his first at-bat. Twins already with 4 hits on the scoreboard. Generals with no hits thus far in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to Lee Thomas, a fastball on the outside corner for strike one. 0-1 the count. Swick quickly comes set. He delivers the 0-1 pitch, a fastball, same spot on the outside corner for strike number 2. 0-2 the count. Couple great pitches there from Matthew Swick, and we'll see if he can put away the big first baseman, number 22, Lee Thomas here. And here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed, strike 3. That'll be the first strikeout of the game for Matthew Swick as he sits down Lee Thomas on 3 pitches. There's now 1 away here. For the catcher, number 16, Christian Boulware, who also happens to be the beer batter this evening. Christian is 0 for 1 tonight with a pop out to first. The first pitch he sees is a fastball that misses down and away for ball 1. 1-0 now the count. Here's the 1-0 pitch from Matthew Swick. Fastball misses down for ball 2. 2-0 now the count. Let's see if the Twins have something going here with Tom Lichty on first base. So 2-0 pitch from Matthew Swick's a changeup, it looked like, that swung on and fouled straight back for strike 1. As he gets right back in the count here, 2 balls and a strike. Only 1 away here in the top of the 3rd inning, which sees the Texarkana Twins leading the Victoria Generals 1-0. The 2-1 pitch from Matthew Swick's a fastball that just misses on the inside corner, ball 3. Count moves to 3-1. As the Generals fans wanted that pitch call. As Matthew Swick quickly comes set, and he delivers the 3-1 pitch, a fastball that's fouled straight back for strike number 2. We'll have a payoff pitch here, 3 balls and 2 strikes, with Tom Lichty standing on first base for the Twins. Would not be surprised to see him in motion here. Quickly coming set is Swick. He delivers the payoff pitch, fastball, pops straight back. That'll get out of play. As Christian Boulware fights off a tough pitch there, and the count remains 3 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 3-2 pitch from Matthew Swick. Fastball swung on and missed, strike 3. And that beer deck's about to get crazy with people as the beer batter has just struck out for the first time this ball game, and they're now 2 away in the top of the 3rd with number 8, Noah Sifrit, stepping to the plate. Noah is playing center field tonight for the Twins. And the first pitch he sees is a fastball that he fouls back for strike 1. 0-1 now the count. Oh and 1 here to Noah Sifrit. As the 0-1 pitch, and Tom Lichty takes off from first. The throw from Flamati's a good one, and it got him in plenty of time. A nice throw there by Austin Flamati, who's making his Generals debut. As we head to the bottom of the third inning, Generals still trail the Twins by a score of 1-0. Back out for his third inning of work is number 21, Braden Kreider, and he will face the center fielder tonight for the Generals, number 44, Tanner Roach. The first pitch is a fastball that misses down and away for ball one. 1-0 the count. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for strike one. Count moves to 1-1. The 1-1 pitch from Kreider is a fastball that misses way away for ball two. 2-1 now, the count. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fastball way late as Tanner Roach as he swings and misses for strike two. Count is now 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out here in the bottom of the third inning. The 2-2 pitch. Fastball just off the plate for ball three. A good take there by Tanner Roach. As the count now moves to 3 balls and 2 strikes. As Tanner will see a payoff pitch here. And the 3-2 pitch from Braden Kreider is a fastball swung on and missed, blew it by him. Strike three swinging. One away now for the Generals in the bottom of the third. As number 14, Austin Flamati steps to the plate for his first at-bat as a General this summer. The first pitch he sees, he takes it down in the dirt for ball one. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 pitch is a fastball that jams him. Strike one. 1-1 the count now. Braden Kreider, the first time through the lineup, has really kept these Generals hitters off balance as his 1-1 pitch is fouled straight back for strike number 2. Count now moves to 1 ball and 2 strikes. Here comes his 1-2 pitch. Fastball way up for ball 2. 2-2, the count now. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Curveball taken, strike 3. Back-to-back case for Braden Kreider as he sits down Austin Flamade looking. And that'll bring up the right fielder tonight, number 1, Jose Diaz, with 2 away here in the bottom of the 3rd inning.
Right fielder number 1, Jose Diaz.
Braden Kreider looking to set the Generals lineup down in order for the 3rd inning in a row as the first pitch to Jose Diaz misses just off the plate for ball 1. 1-0 the count. Here's the 1-0 pitch to Jose Diaz. A fastball taken right down the middle, strike 1. Count evens up at 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fastball taken on the outside corner, strike number 2. 1-2 now the count. As Jose did not like that one. Nonetheless, the count moves to 1 ball and 2 strikes as Braden Kreider looks to strike out the side here as his 1-2 pitch. The fastball just off the plate, ball 2. Close take there for Jose Diaz. As the count evens up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 pitch is a curveball. Misses down for ball 3. So the Generals have worked another 3-ball count here, and we'll see if they can make something happen. Here comes the payoff pitch to Diaz. Fastball blew it by him, strike 3. As Braden Kreider strikes out the side in the bottom of the 3rd inning. We head to the top half of the 4th inning. Generals trailing the Twins by a score of 1-0. Back out for his 4th inning of work is number 26 Matthew Swick, and he will face number 8 Noah Sifrit. The 0-0 pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0-1 the count. Noah is 1 for 1 this evening and has scored the only run in the ballgame thus far. The 0-1 pitch from Matthew Swick's a slider that misses down and in for ball 1. 1-1, now the count. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fastball, check swing, off the barrel of the bat, so that'll be a foul ball. And strike number 2 as the count moves to 1 ball and 2 strikes now. As Swick is working very quickly here. His 1-2 pitch is taken upstairs for ball 2. 2-2 the count. And the 2-2 pitch. Slider swung on and missed, strike 3. Noah Sifrit goes down swinging for the first out here in the top of the 4th inning. Now batting for the Twins is the designated hitter, number 29, Stephen Bonus. Stephen is 1 for 1 tonight with a single to right field in his last at bat. There's the first pitch from Matthew Swick's a fastball. Big hack there, but a foul ball. 0-1 the count. Swick comes set and delivers the 0-1 pitch as a curveball. That must have missed just up there. 1-1 the count. That looked like a pretty good pitch from my view. It's the 1-1 pitch from Matthew Swick, a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 2. Count now runs to 2 balls and 1 strike. Quickly coming set is Swick, and he delivers the 2-1 pitch, a fastball fouled straight back for strike number 2. Count moves to 2 balls and 2 strikes. With 1 away here in the top of the 4th inning. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Fastball brushes him off the plate for ball 3. As the count runs full here, and we'll see a payoff pitch from Matthew Swick to number 29, Stephen Bonus. And the payoff pitch, fastball, way up but swung at by Stephen Bonus, who was able to get a piece of it there, as the count remains full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Here comes another 3-2 pitch, fastball, fouled off, as it looked like Matthew Swick used a little bit of a quick pitch there, threw off the timing of Bonus. But he was able to just get a piece of it and stay alive here. The count remains full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. As the pitch from Matthew Swick's a fastball fouled straight back again. A good battle here. As Stephen Bonus has worked an 8-pitch at bat here. And we'll see a 9th. The pitch from Swick. Curveball doesn't come back over the plate, and that's a well-earned walk there by Stephen Bonus. And the Twins will have a runner on first base here with 1 out in the top of the 4th inning. They will send number 2, Blake Shannon, to the plate, who's playing shortstop tonight for the Twins. In his last at-bat, he laid down a sacrifice bunt at third base that Rhys Johnson was unable to make a good throw to first base. And that tallied the Twins' first run of the ball game. The 0-0 pitch from Matthew Swick. Fastball on the inside corner for strike number 1. 0-1 the count. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Slider misses down in the dirt. A nice block back there by Austin Flamati to keep the runner on first base as the count moves to 1-1. Swick comes set, and he delivers the 1-1 pitch as the runner takes off from first. Swick doesn't make the throw to second base. Probably the smart idea there, as Peyton Robertson was unable to get over to the bag in time. But there are now 2 down here in the top of the 4th as Stephen Bonu stands on second base, with number 4 Matt Kasamas stepping to the plate tonight, the left fielder for the Twins. Kasamas struck out looking in his first at-bat. Here's the 0-0 pitch from Matthew Swick, a fastball that swung on and foul-tipped into the catcher's glove for strike 1. 0-1 the count. Here comes the 0-1 pitch to Matt Kasamas. A slider taken. Strike number 2. Buckled him right there. A good pitch from Matthew Swick as the count runs to no balls and 2 strikes. And Matt Kasamas is in danger of striking out for the second time this evening. Matthews got his sign and comes set. Delivers the 0-2 pitch, a fastball that's grounded to the second baseman, Jonathan Tapia. He ranges to his right and makes a strong throw to first that Ryan Flores is unable to pick. Not a good throw there from Jonathan Tapia. And the Generals have committed their second error of the evening and have given the Twins new life as number 18, Ryan Randall, steps up to the plate with runners on the corners and 2 outs. Ryan is 1 for 2 on the night, singled back in the first inning. Big situation here for the Generals as they already trail 1-0 and the Twins threatening here. It's the first pitch from Matthew Swicks, a fastball that's popped up. Will Flamati have room? He ranges to the wall and he doesn't have room. Hits off the padding and that'll be strike number 1. 0-1 the count. Five hits now for the Twins. Still no hits for the Generals. As Austin Flamati gives out some first and third signs. And we reset here. No balls and a strike to the leadoff hitter, Ryan Randall. As Matthew Swick looks to avoid any damage here. The 0-1 pitch as the runner takes off from first is fouled back for strike number 2. As Matt Kasamas will trot back to first base. And the count is now no balls, 2 strikes on the leadoff hitter, Ryan Randall. Swick just 1 strike away from getting out of this top of the 4th inning unscathed. And here comes that 0-2 pitch. Slider swung on and missed, strike 3. That'll sit the Twins down as they leave runners on the corners for the second time in this ball game. We head to the bottom of the 4th. Generals still trailing the Twins 1-0. Back out for his 4th inning of work is number 21, Braden Kreider, who set the Generals lineup down in order the first time through. We'll see if the Generals can make some adjustments here. as number 12, Jonathan Tapia, steps up to the plate, who walked to lead off the ball game but was thrown out trying to steal second base. Through 9 hitters, Braden Kreider has 6 strikeouts as the first pitch to Jonathan Tapia is a nice slider in there for strike number 1. 0-1 the count. Long pause here from Jonathan Tapia as he finally steps in and sees the 0-1 pitch. It's another slider out there on the outside corner for strike number 2. 0-2 now the count. A lot of credit thus far to Braden Kreider, who's been getting ahead of these Generals hitters and really spotting up the outside and inside corners. It's the 0-2 pitch to Tapia. Fastball drilled to left. Will that stay fair? No, it will not. Foul ball. Looked like Jonathan Tapia was guessing fastball there and got his hands way out there on that one just a bit early as he hooked it down the left field line. Count remains no balls and 2 strikes as Kreider gets back in the windup and delivers the 0-2 pitch, a slider that misses down in the dirt for ball 1. 1-2 the count. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Fastball taken on the outside corner. Catcher thought that was strike 3, but the umpire disagrees, and the count moves to 2-2 now as Jonathan Tapia has worked a good at-bat here. See if he can cash it in and get on base. It's a big deep breath from Jonathan Tapia before he steps into the box. And he sees a 2-2 pitch. Swung on and popped up. It's going to be the second baseman making the play, Randall, who squeezes it for the first out of the inning. 1 away now in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll send number 8, Kobe Potvin, to the plate. Kobe is 0 for 1 tonight and flew out to left field in his last at-bat. Generals still hitless here through 3 1/3 innings. Kobe went 1 for 4 in last night's ballgame. So the first pitch he sees is a fastball that misses up for ball 1. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 pitch is a fastball. Up again, ball 2. 2-0 the count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Fastball in there, strike 1. As Braden Kreider is working very quickly here. So he's pretty much ready to pitch as soon as the batter steps in the batter's box. The 2-1 pitch is a fastball that misses up again, ball 3. Kobe Potvin in the driver's seat here, 3 balls and a strike. 1 away here in the bottom of the 4th inning. The 3-1 pitch from Kreider. It's a fastball swung on and popped out of play down the left side, and that's going to run the count full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Here comes the 3-2 pitch. Fastball swung on, drilled down the right field line, but it looks like that's going to get out of play as Lee Thomas ranges all the way to the fence, but runs out of room. And we'll do it again. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Here comes another payoff pitch from Braden Kreider. As it's drilled to right field. Is that going to get out of here? Get out of here, ball. Kobe Potvin with a solo home run to right field. First hit of the ball game for the Generals. And I'll put them on the scoreboard as this ball game's now tied at 1 apiece. Big swing there from Kobe Potvin changes the whole momentum of this ball game. A solo shot is his first home run on the summer and puts the Generals right back in this one. As Braden Kreider was cruising up until this point. But that's baseball for you. 1 pitch can change the whole game. With the score now tied at 1, number 5, Ian Groves steps to the plate. First pitch he sees a fastball up that he swings at for strike 1. 0-1 the count. Ian is 0 for 1 tonight with a strikeout in his first at bat as he takes a fastball low and away for ball 1. 1-1 the count now. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. Fastball, big swing from Ian Groves, but he comes up empty. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Now the count. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Slider taken. Outside corner, strike 3. Late call there by the umpire as Ian Groves goes down looking for the second time this evening, and that'll send up number 52, Ryan Flores, who is 0 for 1 as he grounded out to the pitcher in his last at bat. The first pitch he sees is a fastball driven down the right field line, but that'll be foul for strike 1. 0-1 the count here. In last night's ball game, Ryan Flores went 1 for 3 with an RBI. So the 0-1 pitch he sees is swung on and missed for strike number 2. So that home run seems to have not affected Braden Kreider as he's still going right after these Generals hitters and is ahead at 0-2 here to Ryan Flores. The 0-2 pitch is a fastball that misses up and away for ball 1. Count now runs 1 ball, 2 strikes. As the 1-2 pitch from Ryan Flores is a slider that he inside outs to third base, foul, and he'll stay alive here. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Here's another 1-2 pitch from Kreider. Fastball swung on, drilled to right. If it's fair, it's gone. Foul ball. Flores knew he got that one. It was just a matter of whether he kept it fair, and it just hooked down the right field line for a foul ball. Count remains 1-2, and Kreider's already ready to go, and the pitch is a changeup that misses up for ball 2. 2-2 now the count, as it seems some of these Generals hitters have keyed in on this Braden Kreider fastball. The 2-2 pitch now. Fastball in the outside corner, a good pitch that's swung through by Ryan Flores. That is Braden Kreider's 8th K of the night so far through 4 complete. As we head to the top of the 5th inning, Generals and Twins tied at 1 apiece. Back out for his 5th inning of work for the Generals is Matthew Swick as he faces number 3 Shea Gutierrez to start the top of the 5th. First pitch to Gutierrez is a slider that misses down for ball 1. Shea Gutierrez is 0 for 2 this evening. As the 1-0 pitch from Matthew Swick's a fastball that misses up for ball number 2. 2-0 now the count. As the Generals are in need of a shutdown inning here as they've just tied the game up at 1 apiece in the bottom half of the 4th. That pitch is ripped into left. Will it hang up enough for Kobe Potvin? It does not as it hits off his glove. Tough play out there on a sinking line drive, as that'll be a hit for number 3 Shea Gutierrez. And bring up number 7 Tom Lichty with the runner on first and nobody out.
Right fielder number 7, Tom Lichty.
Tom is 1 for 2 thus far tonight. As the first pitch he sees from Matthew Swick is ripped into center field as Tanner Roach seems to have a beat on that ball. No, it's way over his head and going to bounce off the base of the wall. As the runner from first is going to score easily and Tom Lichty's going to slide into third base safely. And I'm not sure if they're going to call that ball going into the dugout. Yes, it does. And Tom Lichty is going to come around to score on a throwing error by Peyton Robertson. That will now push the lead to 3-1 Twins, barring some change here after a meeting by the umpires. Yes, the play will stand. 3-1 Twins now. Nobody out in the top of the 5th inning. As number 22, Lee Thomas, steps up to the plate. The first pitch he sees is a slider in there for strike number 1. 0-1 the count. Lee Thomas is 0 for 1 this evening with a walk, and he struck out in his last at-bat. It's the 0-1 pitch from Matthew Swick's a fastball fouled straight back for strike number 2. 0-2 now the count. Oh and 2 here to Lee Thomas as Tom Lichty has untied this ball game. 3-1 now Twins. It's the 0-2 pitch to Lee Thomas is fouled down the left side to keep the count at no balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 0-2 pitch to Lee Thomas. A slider doesn't get back over the plate, and that'll miss way away for ball 1. 1-2 the count now. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Slider swung on, fouled back. We'll do it again. 1 ball, 2 strikes. With nobody out here in the top of the 5th, which has seen the Texarkana Twins take a 3-1 lead over the Victoria Generals. And the 1-2 pitch, fastball swung on, fouled down the left field line, and that's going to get out of play as Lee Thomas extends this at bat at least 1 more pitch. Good battle here from Lee Thomas. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Slider swung on and missed. Strike 3. A good block back there by Austin Flamati as he throws it down to first base to get the out for out number 1. Second strikeout of the night for Lee Thomas will bring up the beer batter, number 16, Christian Boulware, who struck out in his last plate appearance. Here comes the 0-0 pitch, a slider in there for strike 1. Looked like I might have crossed up Christian Boulware there. Nevertheless, strike 1, 0-1 the count. Here's the 0-1 pitch from Matthew Swick. A fastball popped out of play, strike 2. And quickly, the beer batter Christian Boulware is behind again. No balls and 2 strikes as fans start inching their way closer to the beer deck. Here comes the 0-2 pitch from Matthew Swick. Slider taken in the dirt, ball 1. Good take and a good block back there by Austin Flamati. The count now moves to 1 ball and 2 strikes. And here comes the 1-2 pitch from Matthew Swick. Slider, foul ball down the third base side. Just foul. The count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. Good battle here from Christian Boulware as they'll see another 1-2 pitch coming from Matthew Swick as he comes set and delivers. A slider taken in the dirt, ball 2. 2-2 runs the count. Matthews got a pitch he likes and comes set. Delivers the 2-2 pitch. Fastball swung on, just got a piece of that one. As it nicked off of Austin Flamati's glove. And the count remains 2 balls and 2 strikes. And a good battle here from Christian Boulware as he's not going down without a fight. Was down 0-2, now the count is 2-2. With Matthew Swick coming set here. The 2-2 pitch is a slider drilled to center field. Tanner Roach broke in, now goes back and still makes a nice play on that ball for the second out of the inning. As Christian Boulware lines out to center field. And that'll bring the center fielder number 8, Noah Sifrit, to the plate with 2 outs in the top of the 5th. Noah Sifrit is 1 for 2 with a strikeout in his last at bat. As this could be it for Matthew Swick. Yes, that will be the day for Matthew Swick as he is being replaced by what looks like number 47, Seth Campbell. Matthew Swick's day is done as he goes 4 2/3 inning, giving up 6 hits, 2 walks, striking out 6, giving up 3 total runs, but only 1 of those goes down as an earned run. He'll hand it off to number 47, Seth Campbell, who's looking to get out of this bottom of the half of the 5th inning with 2 away and nobody on base. Seth Campbell on here to face number 8, Noah Sifrit. 2 outs, top of the 5th inning. Twins leading the Generals 3-1. The first pitch from Seth Campbell is a fastball that misses down and away for ball 1. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 pitch from Campbell is another fastball in the inside corner for strike number 1. 1-1 now the count. The 1-1 pitch to Noah Sifrit's a slider that misses just down for ball 2. 2-1 the count. The 2-1 pitch from Seth Campbell. Fastball swung on and fouled down the left field line, and that'll get out of play for strike number 2. 2-2 the count here with 2 outs, top of the 5th inning. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Fastball misses down and away, ball 3. As Noah Sifrit's worked a full count here, and we'll see a payoff pitch from Seth Campbell. Here's that payoff pitch. Fastball swung on, fouled. We'll do it again. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Swung on, grounded softly to first base. Second baseman makes a play, tries to do a backhanded something there. I'm not really sure. He wasn't going to get Noah Sifrit as he legs out an infield single. Still 2 away here in the bottom of the 5th. As number 29, or in the top of the 5th, excuse me, as number 29, Stephen Bonu steps to the plate for the Twins. The first pitch to Bonus is a fastball swung on and fouled straight back for strike number 1. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 pitch from Seth Campbell is a slider, and it's a good one. Strike number 2. Count moves to 0-2 now to Stephen Bonus. Here's the 2-strike pitch from Campbell. A fastball. Wow, that looked good. Missed the spot as he was trying to go in, but it looked like he hit the outside corner. Umpire says he did not. Count moves to 1-2 now, with Noah Sifrit standing on first base. The 1-2 pitch from Campbell. Another slider. Check swing. No, he didn't. Count moves to 2-2 now. And here's the 2-2 pitch from Seth Campbell. Fastball taken, strike 3 looking, as Stephen Bonus goes down looking to end the top of the 5th inning. We head to the bottom half of the 5th inning. Twins still leading the Generals by a score of 3-1. Leading off the bottom of the 5th inning for the Generals is number 6, Rhys Johnson. who is 0 for 1 thus far tonight.
Third baseman number 6, Rhys Johnson.
He will face Braden Kreider, who's out there for his 5th inning of work. And the first pitch he sees, swung on, grounded to first base as Lee Thomas makes a play behind the bag and takes it himself to get the force out at first. As 1 pitch, 1 out here for the Generals. Will send number 7, Peyton Robertson, to the plate with 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Peyton is 0 for 1 thus far tonight. Struck out looking in his previous at-bat. And the first pitch he sees from Braden Kreider is a slider that misses down and away for ball 1. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 pitch to Peyton Robertson. Fastball swung on, ground to the shortstop Blake Shannon, who steps across his body and makes a strong throw to the first baseman Lee Thomas to retire Peyton Robertson, as it's just taken Braden Kreider 3 pitches thus far to get 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th. And he'll face number 44, Tanner Roach, with 2 away here in the bottom of the 5th. Tanner is 0 for 1 this evening, struck out swinging in his first at-bat. It's the first pitch he sees. Fastball in there for strike number 1, 0-1 the count. The 0-1 pitch to Tanner Roach. Another fastball that just misses off the outside corner for ball 1. Count now is 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Slider. Froze him. Strike number 2 on the inside corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So the Generals are in danger of going 1-2-3 here in the bottom of the 5th, as Braden Kreider is working quickly, delivers the 1-2 pitch that's ripped into right field. Will that get down? It will. It's a single for Tanner Roach as he drops one in front of the right fielder Tom Lichty. And the Generals have a 2-out base runner here for the catcher, number 14, Austin Flamati, as he'll look to tally his first hit of the summer for the Generals. The first pitch to Flamati is a fastball that misses way up for ball 1. 1-0 the count. Here's the 1-0 pitch to Austin Flamati. There's a fastball that misses down and away for ball 2. Count is now 2-0. There's a quick meeting here on the mound from Christian Boulware, trying to settle down his big right-handed pitcher. Looks like we're back and ready, as the count is now 2-0 on Austin Flamati. Tanner Roach standing on first base after a 2-out single into right field. It's the 2-0 pitch to Austin Flamati. First a pick to first base as Tanner Roach dives back in safely. Now the 2-0 pitch to Flamati is driven to center field. Looks like that'll be plenty of room out there for the center fielder Noah Sifrit, who squeezes it for out number 3 in the bottom of the 5th. We head to the top of the 6th inning. Generals still trailing the Twins by a score of 3-1. Now in to pitch the top of the 6th inning for the Victoria Generals is number 4, Jonathan Jimenez. Jonathan Jimenez will face number 2, Blake Shannon, to lead off the top half of the 6th inning. Shannon's made a couple of nice plays out there at shortstop tonight. As we'll see what he gets here from number 4, Jonathan Jimenez. It's the first pitch from Jimenez. Fastball taken on the outside corner for strike number 1. 0-1 the count. Here's the 0-1 pitch from Jimenez. Fastball fouled off his foot, strike 2. Quickly, the count is no balls and 2 strikes here, as Jonathan Jimenez has come out of the bullpen firing strikes, which you love to see if you're a Generals fan. As he's on the mound ready to go here, as Blake Shannon tries to stretch out his shin, as that one got him pretty good. Here comes the 0-2 pitch from Jimenez. Slider swung on a miss, strike 3. 3 pitches, 3 strikes, and that'll be the first out here in the top of the 6th inning. And we'll send number 4, Matt Casamas, to the plate. The first pitch to Casamas is a fastball that's fouled down the right field line. No one's going to get to that one. Strike number 1. 0-1 the count. Oh and 1 here to Matt Casamas with 1 away in the top of the 6th inning. As the 0-1 pitch from Jimenez is a slider, and it's a good one. No. Just kidding. The umpire says that missed up. Ball 1. 1-1 now the count. Tough call there, as Jimenez deals the 1-1 pitch. Fastball fouled back. Strike number 2. 1-2 the count. Here's the 1-2 pitch from Jimenez. Slider taken, froze him, strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts for Jonathan Jimenez to start this top of the 6th inning. As there are now 2 outs for the leadoff man, number 18, Ryan Randall, who is 1 for 3 thus far in the ballgame. 2 quick outs from Jonathan Jimenez is what you want to see if you're a Generals fan. The first pitch to Ryan Randall is a fastball that misses up and in for ball 1. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 pitch from Jimenez. Fastball swung on and drilled to center field. Tanner Roach is back. He says he doesn't see it. He keeps going back, and that's going to hit off the base of the wall as he lost that one in the lights. And a big turn there from Ryan Randall, but he'll stay at second with a stand-up double. That's tough luck there for Jonathan Jimenez, as that ball should have been caught out there in center field, but Tanner Roach lost it in the lights. And that'll bring up number 3, the third baseman, Shea Gutierrez, with 2 away here in the top of the 6th. Ryan Randall standing on second base after a 2-out double. Here's the first pitch to Gutierrez. Fastball, check swing. No, he didn't. Ball 1. 1-0 the count. Here's the 1-0 pitch from Jimenez. Slider, check swing. No, he didn't. The count actually is 1-1, as that first pitch was called a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch from Jimenez. A slider misses up, ball 2. 2-1 the count. The 2-1 pitch from Jimenez. Fastball swung on and fouled back for strike number 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 2-2 pitch to Shea Gutierrez. Slider swung on ground to the shortstop Peyton Robertson. Long throw across as he makes a nice one to Ryan Flores to retire the side here in the top of the 6th. We head to the bottom half of the 6th inning. Generals still trailing by a score of 3-1. On to pitch his 6th inning. It's number 21, Braden Kreider, as he will face number 1, Jose Diaz for the Generals to lead off this bottom of the 6th inning. The first pitch to Jose Diaz is a fastball that's fouled back for strike number 1. 0-1 the count. Long pause here from Jose Diaz as he finally steps back in. Braden Kreider is in the windup and delivers the 0-1 pitch, a fastball in the outside corner for strike number 2. 0-2 the count. Here's the 0-2 pitch to Jose Diaz, a fastball just off the plate for ball 1. 1-2 the count. Jose is 0 for 1 thus far with a strikeout and is only at bat to this point. As the 1-2 pitch to Jose. It's a slider, stays down, ball 2. Counts back to even, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Good piece of hitting there as Jose Diaz fouls a good pitch away. And we'll see another 2-2 pitch. And here comes the 2-2 pitch to Jose Diaz. Fastball fouled back again. And we'll do it one more time. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And here's that 2-2 pitch. Slider taken, ball 3. No, he did not go. So Jose Diaz has worked the count from 0-2 to 3-2. And we'll see if the Generals can get a leadoff man on here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Here comes that 3-2 pitch. Fastball swung on, ripped into the right center gap, and that's going to be a double for Jose Diaz as he takes the turn at first and slides in there safely to second base. A good throw from the center fielder, Noah Sifrit, but it's not in time to get the speedy Jose Diaz. As the Generals have something cooking here with the leadoff man on second base, and the top of the order coming up is number 12, Jonathan Tapia, steps into the box here. Tapia is 0 for 1, walked way back in the first inning. The first pitch to Tapia. Fastball gets way over the head of the catcher, and Jose Diaz will trot into third base as the Generals have a runner on third here. Nobody out. One and 0 the count here to Tapia. As the 1-0 pitch is a slider that stays up, ball 2. 2-0 now to Jonathan Tapia as Braden Kreider is facing a little bit of base running here for the first time in the game. He's really had a pretty easy 6 innings of work thus far. The 2-0 pitch to Tapia is a fastball in there for strike number 1. 2-1 now the count. We'll see if the Generals can do some damage here. The 2-1 pitch is a slider, stays up, ball 3. 3-1 now to Jonathan Tapia. With Kobe Potvin standing on deck for the Generals. As Kreider steps off there. Tapia with a big deep breath here as he steps in to face a 3-1 pitch from Braden Kreider. As he comes set and delivers that 3-1 pitch, a fastball. Big hack there from Jonathan Tapia as he fouls it straight back for strike number 2. As we'll see another payoff pitch here. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Three and 2 the count. Nobody out here in the bottom of the 6th. As the payoff pitch is a fastball, misses off the plate. Ball 4. Generals got something cooking here. Runners on the corners, nobody out, trailing by 2. And number 8, Kobe Potvin stepping to the plate, who has accounted for the Generals' only offense thus far with a home run to right field in his last at-bat. And it looks like that'll be the day for Braden Kreider, who went 5 innings, gave up 3 hits, 2 walks, struck out 8, and gave up 1 earned run. Now on to pitch for the Texarkana Twins. Number 25, Bryan Hamilton, who appeared in last night's ball game, threw 18 pitches, tallied 1 1/3 innings, giving up 1 hit and 2 earned runs and 1 walk. He'll face number 8, Kobe Potvin, who homered in his last at-bat. The first pitch to Kobe is a fastball on the outside corner for strike number 1. 0-1 the count. Big situation here for the Generals as Jose Diaz stands on third base. Jonathan Tapia on first. Generals trailing by 2 runs here late in the ball game, bottom of the 6th inning. The 0-1 pitch is a bunt as they get Jose Diaz at the plate. No, they say he's safe. Holy cow, they said he was safe. That throw beat him by a mile. But somehow they say Jose Diaz got his hand in there under the tag. Great slide by Jose. As the Generals catch a break there, and the Twins manager has just been tossed from this ball game. Home plate umpire did not like what he heard there, and just threw him out of there. And now they threw the pitcher out of the ball game. Bryan Hamilton's just been thrown out of the ball game, and this is escalating quickly. Holy cow! Who's getting tossed next? As it looks like the home plate umpire is giving the catcher about a warning here, maybe. I don't know, but Bryan Hamilton's been tossed from this ball game on a crazy play here at Riverside Park. Excuse me, I thought that they threw out Bryan Hamilton, but it actually looks like they threw out the first baseman, number 22, Lee Thomas. I didn't even realize he was involved in that play. What a crazy turn of events here, as the Generals now trail 3-2 to the Twins. Still have runners on the corners, and their three-hole hitter, number 5, Ian Groves, is stepping up to the plate. We'll have to see who the Twins are bringing in now at first base, as it looks like they're going to send number 9 to the outfield and bring in Tom Lichty from right to play first base. As they're telling Lee Thomas he's going to have to go into the dugout, as he still has a few choice words for the home plate umpire. Crazy, crazy scene here, as the Twins manager and the Twins first baseman have been tossed from this ball game after what looked like a clear out at home plate on a bunt by Kobe Potvin. Jose Diaz looked hosed at home plate, but the home plate umpire said he got his hand in there. And the Generals seem to have caught a break here, only trailing the Twins by a run now. Still nobody out and 2 runners on base. Crazy, crazy game we've got going here.
Defensive changes for the Texarkana Twins. Now playing first base, number 7, Tom Lichty, going into right field, number 5, Reese Duran.
It's actually going to be number 5 that heads into right field for the Twins, Reese Duran, who played in last night's ball game but did not get the start this evening. So, after all that craziness, we've got Jonathan Tapia standing on third base here for the Generals. Kobe Potvin standing on first, trailing by a run with nobody out, and Ian Groves at the plate to face Bryan Hamilton here. The first pitch from Hamilton's a fastball that swung on and missed for strike 1. 0-1 now the count. Oh and 1 here to Ian Groves. Is good speed all the way around the bases right now for the Generals. We'll see if Kobe Potvin takes off from first anytime soon. There's a pick to first, and Potvin's back in plenty of time. Here's the 0-1 pitch to Ian Groves. Slider cut on and missed for strike number 2, but Kobe Potvin read the ball in the dirt and took second base on the play. Fastball misses off the outside corner. Ball 1. 1-2 now the count. Here's the 1-2 pitch to Ian Groves. Slider swung on and missed. Strike 3 as Ian Groves goes down swinging for the third time in this ball game. Tough night at the plate for Ian, as there's now one away for the first baseman, number 52, Ryan Flores, who just missed a home run in his last at bat as it went a couple feet foul. He was 0 for 2 tonight with a strikeout in his last at bat. And here comes the first pitch from Bryan Hamilton. A fastball off the outside corner, ball 1. 1-0 the count. Generals still trailing in this one, 3-2. Threatening here in the bottom of the 6th inning. The 1-0 pitch. Fastball on the outside corner, strike 1. 1-1 the count. As Ryan Flores has been getting a heavy dose of fastballs on the outside corner, because I saw what he can do when the fastball comes over the inner half. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fastball way up and away. Ball 2. 2-1 now the count. Here's the 2-1 pitch to Ryan Flores. Fastball ripped to the first baseman, right at him. He didn't even have to move as Tom Lichty gets a line shot right at him to introduce him to the game at first base.
Third baseman, number 6, Rhys Johnson.
It's tough luck there for Ryan Flores as he hits the ball on the nose, but right at the first baseman. Now 2 away in the bottom of the 6th, and Generals are in danger of only scoring 1 run this inning, with number 6, Rhys Johnson, stepping to the plate. Reese is 0 for 2 tonight with a strikeout, as the first pitch he sees is a fastball that misses up and away, ball 1. 1-0 the count. Generals need a big 2-out hit here if they want to take the lead in the bottom half of the 6th inning. Long look in from Bryan Hamilton, and he comes set. So he delivers the 1-0 pitch. Fastball down and away, ball 2. Rhys Johnson ahead in the count here, 2 balls and no strikes. Two and 0 now as Bryan Hamilton comes set and delivers the pitch to Rhys Johnson. A fastball, big swing. Came up with nothing there. Count moves to 2-1 now. Two and 1 here to Rhys Johnson. See if he can come out with a clutch 2-out hit for the Generals. As the 2-1 pitch. Fastball down and in. A nice block back there by Christian Boulware to save a run, as that ball was destined for the backstop, but a great play. Keeps the score at 3-2. Count now 3-1 to Rhys Johnson, as Peyton Robertson stands in the on-deck circle. Here's that 3-1 pitch to Rhys Johnson. Fastball swung on, missed. Strike 2. Count runs full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Big pitch here for both sides. As Bryan Hamilton comes set, and he delivers the 3-2 pitch, a fastball that's grounded to third base. Nice play over there by the third baseman, Shea Gutierrez, who throws across the diamond to the first baseman, Tom Lichty, for the 3rd out of the inning. So wild bottom half of the 6th inning, which sees the Twins manager get thrown out and the Twins first baseman get thrown out. We head to the top of the 7th inning. Generals still trailing this one by a score of 3-2. Back out to pitch the top of the 7th inning is number 4, Jonathan Jimenez. He will face number 7, Tom Lichty, here to begin the inning. The first pitch from Jimenez is a fastball in there for strike number 1 on the outside corner. 0-1 the count. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. Fastball fouled into the Generals dugout for strike number 2. 0-2 the count now. The 0-2 pitch from Jimenez. A fastball off the plate. Ball 1. 1-2 the count. Long look in here from Jimenez. And time's called to the plate by Tom Lichty. We'll reset here. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Nobody out here in the top of the 7th inning. The 1-2 pitch from Jimenez is grounded to third base, and that's going to stay fair. Fair ball. As Rhys Johnson was pointing foul. The home plate umpire said it was in there. Fair ball. And that'll be a leadoff double for Tom Lichty.
Right fielder number 5, Reese Duran.
Now batting for the Twins, number 5, Reese Duran, who hits for number 22, Lee Thomas here, who was thrown out of the ball game in the bottom half of the 6th inning. Reese was 1 for 4 yesterday with 2 Ks as he shows bunt here and bunts it foul for strike number 1. Tom Lichty stands on second base after he put a ground ball just inside the third base line for a leadoff double. As the Twins look to add some insurance runs here in the top of the 7th inning. We'll see if the bunt's still on here for Duran. As Jimenez comes set and delivers. Bunt is shown and the ball is bunted foul as Rhys Johnson touches it in foul territory for strike number 2. Count now moves to no balls and 2 strikes. As we'll see what the Twins want to do here, if they leave the bunt on or take it off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball taken just up and away for ball 1. Good pitch there from Jimenez. So he tried to get him to chase, and the count moves to 1 ball and 2 strikes. And the pitch from Jimenez is a slider swung on and missed as Flamati keeps it in front, keeps the runner at second base, and throws the runner out at first. Not much more you can ask there. As Jonathan Jimenez gets another strikeout for out number 1 here in the top of the 7th inning. Now batting for the Twins is the beer batter, number 16, Christian Boulware, who is 0 for 3 with a strikeout. And he lined out to center field in his last at-bat. The first pitch from Jimenez is a slider swung on and missed for strike number 1. 0-1 the count. As the fans are really rooting for a strikeout here. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. Slider, strike number 2. No balls, 2 strikes. As fans head to the compadres deck to hop in line for what could be a strikeout right here from Jonathan Jimenez. Can never be too careful. The 0-2 pitch. Slider swung on and missed. Strike three. 3 pitches and the beer batter goes down swinging. And Generals fans are ecstatic as the line grows larger and larger over there on the compadres deck. 2 outs now in the top of the 7th inning as the center fielder, number 8, Noah Sifrit, steps up to the plate. Noah is 2 for 3 tonight with a strikeout and 2 singles. As the first pitch he sees, he pops up down the left field line. That'll get out of play. Foul ball, strike 1. 0-1 the count. Time is called, and it looks like Jonathan Jimenez wants a new baseball. 0-1 here to Noah Sifrit. Tom Lichty standing on second base. It's the 0-1 pitch from Jimenez. It's a fastball that misses down. Ball 1. 1-1 the count now. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fastball grounded to the shortstop, Peyton Robertson. Goes to his left, throws across the diamond to Ryan Flores to retire the side here in the top of the 7th. We head to the 7th inning stretch. Generals still trailing the Twins by a score of 3-2. Back on to pitch the bottom of the 7th inning is number 25, Bryan Hamilton. He will face number 7, Peyton Robertson, to lead off the ball game, who is 0 for 2 thus far. He grounded out to shortstop in his last at-bat. The first pitch from Bryan Hamilton. Oh boy. Fastball nicks off the catcher's glove and looked like it got the home plate umpire there pretty square. That one did not look like it felt very good. One and 0 the count to Peyton Robertson. Because it looks like the home plate umpire is going to stay in this ball game, and he's going to be all right. Here's the 1-0 pitch to Peyton Robertson from Bryan Hamilton. It's a slider that stays away, ball 2. 2-0 now the count. Here's the 2-0 pitch to Peyton Robertson. Fastball misses way in, ball 3, and just like that, Peyton Robertson ahead in the count here, 3 balls and no strikes. And I'm assuming he's got the automatic take sign here. It's the pitch from Bryan Hamilton's a fastball in there, strike 1 right down the middle. 3-1 now the count, with Tanner Roach looming in the on-deck circle. Here's the pitch to Peyton Robertson. A fastball misses down, ball 4, and the Generals have a leadoff man on here in the bottom of the 7th, trailing by a run. As that'll send the center fielder number 44, Tanner Roach, to the plate. Tanner is 1 for 2 thus far tonight with a single on his last at-bat. Good speed on first base as Peyton Robertson draws a leadoff walk here to begin the bottom of the 7th. First pitch to Tanner Roach is a ground ball to the shortstop. 6. He takes it himself and converts the double play. Wow, what a play. Tanner Roach gets jammed on that one. Grounds it to the shortstop Blake Shannon, who makes an unassisted double play to end what looked to be a threat there for the Generals. As number 14, Austin Flamati, steps up to the plate now with 2 away in the bottom of the 7th. First pitch to Flamati is a slider that stays up for ball 1. 1-0 the count. Flamati is 0 for 2 on the night. Flew out to center field in his last at-bat. The 1-0 pitch to him. It's a slider that's looped into right field. Will that get down? And it will. A bloop single for number 14, Austin Flamati, is going to be the first hit of the summer for the Generals catcher. And that'll bring up number 1, Jose Diaz, who's 1 for 2 on the night with a double in his last at-bat. We'll see if Jose can hit a gap and maybe tie this ball game up. As Hamilton comes set and delivers. The first pitch to Jose Diaz is a slider, misses down, ball 1. 1-0 the count. One and 0 here as Bryan Hamilton comes set. Snap, pickoff move to first base. Not in time as Austin Flamati dives back in safely. Here's the 1-0 pitch to Jose Diaz. Fastball. Jose lost the bat there, as Coach Oros had to get out of the way of that one. As Jose swings and misses for strike 1. The count moves to 1-1 now. Layers the bat up with some pine tar, and we should be ready to go here as the count is 1-1. Flamati still standing over there at first base. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fastball drills him right between the shoulder blades, and the Generals have a threat here as Jonathan Tapia is going to step up to the plate with the tying run on second base and Austin Flamati. Go-ahead runs at first being Jose Diaz. Big situation here for the Generals as they've got a chance to tie this one up yet again. Tapia is 0 for 1 tonight with a flyout and 2 walks thus far. The first pitch to Tapia is a fastball spiked in the dirt. Ball 1. 1-0 the count. As it looks like Bryan Hamilton has lost command right now in both of his pitches. We'll see if Jonathan Tapia is sitting on something here or if he's taken until he gets a strike. As Hamilton comes set, he delivers the 1-0 pitch, a fastball on the outside corner, strike number 1, a good two-seam there, 1-1 the count. One and one now is Bryan Hamilton with a long look in. He delivers the pitch to Tapia, and it's a fastball that misses up. Ball 2. 2-1 the count. Number 8, Kobe Potvin standing on deck, who has already gone deep in this ball game. The Generals would love to get the bat to him right here. As Hamilton comes set, he delivers the 2-1 pitch, a fastball spiked in the dirt on the outside. An aggressive base running there from Austin Flamati as he moves up 90 feet on a fastball that skipped in there on the catcher, Christian Boulware. The Generals now have the go-ahead run at second base, tying run at third base, and a 3-1 count for Jonathan Tapia. Big situation here for the Generals as they look to finally break through in this ball game. Here's the 3-1 pitch from Hamilton. Fastball misses down, ball 4, and Tapia takes his base. That's Tapia's third walk on the night in the leadoff spot. And that'll bring up number 8, Kobe Potvin, with the bases loaded and 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Big situation coming here for the Generals as it looks like the Twins might make a call to the bullpen here. Yes, they are, and it's going to be a lefty to face the left-handed hitting Kobe Potvin. Now on to pitch here in a big spot in the bottom of the 7th. Bases loaded is number 33, Joseph Stanley. He pitched 1 inning in last night's ballgame and recorded 2 strikeouts. He'll have a tough task here facing number 8, Kobe Pavin, who's 2 for 3 thus far for the Generals and homered back in the 5th inning. Looks like we're ready for some baseball here. So the bases are juiced. 2 away, bottom 7. Kobe Pavin steps in as Joseph Stanley comes set and delivers. First pitch to him is a strike on the outside corner, 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch from Stanley. Fastball way away, ball 1. 1-1 now the count. Stanley quickly comes set and delivers the 1-1 pitch. A slider hits him on the shoulder. Tie ball game. Kobe Pavin wears one in the right shoulder. That'll score Austin Flamati from third and tie this ball game up at 3 apiece. And we'll bring up number 5, Ian Groves, who is looking to erase what has been a forgettable night so far for Ian, as he is 0 for 3 thus far with 3 strikeouts. But no better time to make up for that than with the bases loaded and the go-ahead run standing on third base. The first pitch he sees is a fastball in there for strike number 1. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 pitch from Stanley. Fastball taken down, ball 1. Good take there from Ian. As a base hit here would give the Generals their first lead of the ball game. As Stanley quickly comes set and delivers the 1-1 pitch. A fastball off the catcher's glove, and that's going to score another Generals run as Jose Diaz with a great read. And the Generals take a 4-3 lead here over the Twins on what's going to go down as a pass ball by the catcher Christian Boulware. 2-1 now the count to Ian Groves, who's got to be breathing a huge sigh of relief here as the Generals have taken the lead and he hasn't even taken the bat off his shoulder yet. Here comes the 2-1 pitch from Stanley, a fastball, down and away, ball 3. And Ian's in the driver's seat here, 3 balls and 1 strike. Stanley quickly comes set again, and he delivers a 3-1 pitch that swung on and missed, strike 2. 3 balls and 2 strikes now to Ian Groves, as he's looking to avoid what most people call the golden sombrero. It's a 3-2 pitch, is a fastball taken, strike 3. And he does not agree with that one. Slams his helmet down. Nevertheless, we head to the top of the 8th inning. The Generals have taken the lead in this one, 4-3 over the Twins as we head to the top of the 8th. Now on to pitch the top of the 8th inning for the Generals is number 48, Zack Smith.
Leading off the inning, designated hitter number 29, Stephen Bonus.
And he will face number 29, Stephen Bonews, here to lead off the top of the 8th. Stephen is 1 for 2 tonight with a walk, a strikeout, and a single thus far in the ballgame. The first pitch from Zack Smith, a fastball, misses up and away, ball 1. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 pitch. Fastball up and away, ball 2. Quickly behind in the count is Zack Smith, who's fallen behind. Stephen Bonews, 2-0 here. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Fastball up and away, ball 3, and this is not what you want to see if you're a Generals fan. Zack Smith coming out of the bullpen throwing 3 straight balls. We'll see if he can get back in the count here, as Stephen Bonews is most definitely taking one here. And the 3-0 pitch is a fastball right down the middle, strike 1. 3-1 now the count. Here's the 3-1 pitch from Zack Smith. Fastball on the outside corner, strike 2. Bonews did not like that one as he takes a step out of the batter's box, walks around a bit, and will hop back in for a 3-2 pitch here. A big payoff pitch from Zack Smith coming as he quickly comes set. He delivers the 3-2 pitch, fastball taken, strike 3 looking. Stephen Bonews goes down looking and has something to say to the umpire, who has some words to exchange back with him. Nevertheless, a great comeback there from Zack Smith as he goes down 3-0 in the count and throws 3 straight strikes and strikes out Stephen Bonews looking for the first out of the top of the 8th inning. We've now got number 2, Blake Shannon, stepping up to the plate. Blake is 1 for 3 tonight and struck out in his last at bat. The first pitch he sees from Zack Smith is a fastball that's fouled off of Flamatti's face mask to move the count to 0-1.
In a foul situation called Cornbird Law, defending Texans. It's 1999.
0-1 the count here to Blake Shannon. And the 0-1 pitch. Fastball, strike 2 on the inside corner, 0-2 the count. As these Twins hitters are having a real issue right now with the umpire strike zone. A long pause here from Blake Shannon, trying to prove a point, I'd assume. As Zack Smith calls for Austin Flamatti to come out to the mound. I'm assuming this has something to do with the ability to see the fingers, because it's gotten late in the night here. Might go to some touch signs, as the count is 0-2 on Blake Shannon. We'll see what Zack Smith wants to go with here, as he comes set and delivers the 0-2 pitch. Fastball misses just off the plate for ball 1. 1-2 the count. That looked like a setup pitch, and I wouldn't be surprised if we see a slider right here from Zack Smith, who's got a nasty one. And here comes that 1-2 pitch. Fastball, stuck with it, but missed off the plate, ball 2. 2-2 now the count. Here's the 2-2 pitch from Zack Smith. Fastball up and in, ball 3. And a nice at-bat here from Blake Shannon as he's gone from 0-2 all the way to 3-2 here. And another big payoff pitch for Zack Smith coming. He quickly comes set, and here's the payoff pitch. Fastball, check swing. Did he go? No, he did not go. Ball 4, and that's a 1-out walk for Zack Smith as Blake Shannon works a nice at-bat there and stands on first base with only 1 away. That'll bring up the left fielder, number 4, Matt Casamas. Matt is 0 for 3 this evening with 2 strikeouts. Also reached base earlier in the game on an error. As the first pitch he sees from Zack Smith, it's a fastball in there for strike 1. Snap throw to first base by Austin Flamati. Blake Shannon back in plenty of time. 0-1 the count. Oh and 1 here to Casamas. Good speed on first base. It's the 0-1 pitch. Takes off from first. The throw down is... it hits the base runner. What a good throw there by Austin Flamati. And if Jonathan Tapia could have got his glove out there, he would have had him. Instead, the ball hits Blake Shannon running down to first base. And the Twins are in business here with the runner in scoring position. 1 out. Matt Casamas stands at the plate with a 1-1 count. First pitch, the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. 1-2 the count now. Zack Smith comes set. He delivers the 1-2 pitch. A fastball blew it by him. Strike number 3. No match there for Zack Smith's fastball as Matt Casamas goes down on strikes for the 3rd time in this ball game. And that'll send number 18, the leadoff man, Ryan Randall, to the plate with a tying run standing on second base. Ryan is 2 for 4 and doubled in his last at-bat. The first pitch from Zack Smith, a fastball grounded to the first baseman, Ryan Flores, who flips it over to Zack Smith covering, and that'll end the inning. A nice job by Zack Smith to get around a 1-out walk there. We head to the bottom of the 8th inning. Generals leading this one by a score of 4-3. Back out to pitch the bottom of the 8th inning for the Twins. Number 33, Joseph Stanley. First batter he'll face here in the bottom half of the 8th inning is number 52, Ryan Flores. Ryan is 0 for 3 in the ball game. First pitch he sees is a fastball on the outside corner for strike one. And he's been seeing a heavy dose of those tonight, as nobody wants to throw this man inside. The 0-1 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed. Strike number 2. Quickly the count runs no balls, 2 strikes. Here as Joseph Stanley is working very quickly here. Comes set and delivers the 0-2 pitch. A fastball not close off the plate. Ball 1. 1-2 the count now. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Fastball dribbled to the third baseman, Shea Gutierrez, who makes a strong throw across the diamond to Tom Lichty to retire the first man this inning. 1 away now, bottom of the 8th inning. As the third baseman, number 6, Rhys Johnson, steps to the plate here. Rhys is also 0 for 3 tonight. Thus far, the Twins have 3 runs on 9 hits and no errors. Generals with 4 runs on 5 hits and 3 errors, and still find themselves just 3 outs away from winning this ball game. As the first pitch to Rhys Johnson is fastball that misses up and in for ball 1. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 pitch, fastball, just off the plate, ball 2. 2-0 the count. Now to Rhys Johnson. As the 2-0 pitch is a fastball right down the middle for strike number 1. 2-1 the count. The 2-1 pitch to Rhys Johnson's a fastball in there on the inside corner for strike number 2. 2-2 now the count to Rhys Johnson. And the 2-2 pitch. Fastball misses down and away, ball 3. Count runs full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And we'll see a payoff pitch here from number 33, Joseph Stanley. As the pitch from Stanley is a fastball fouled down the third base line. And we'll do it again, 3 balls, 2 strikes. The payoff pitch. Fastball taken. Strike 3. Rhys Johnson couldn't pull the trigger there. And he goes down looking for the second out of the inning. With 2 down in the bottom of the 8th inning, that'll bring up number 7, Peyton Robertson, who is 0 for 2 tonight and walked in his last at-bat. The first pitch he sees from Stanley is a fastball that he swung through and missed for strike 1. 0-1 now the count. The 0-1 pitch, fastball up and away, ball 1. Count moves to 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch to Peyton Robertson. Fastball fouled out of play down the right field line. Strike number 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Fastball misses down and in. Ball number 2. 2-2 now, with 2 away in the bottom of the 8th inning. Stanley comes set. He delivers the 2-2 pitch. Fastball driven to right field. That's going to hang up and plenty of room for Rhys Duran out there, who makes the play for the 3rd out of the inning. We head to the top of the ninth inning. Generals 3 outs away from securing a victory here in a 2-game sweep of the Texarkana Twins. Now on to pitch the top of the ninth inning and get the save in this one is number 25, Ty Abraham. He'll be tasked with facing the 2, 3, and 4 hitters for the Twins, as leading off for the Twins is number 3, Shea Gutierrez, who is 1 for 4, tripled earlier in the ballgame. The first pitch from Ty Abraham's a fastball that stays up, ball 1. 1-0 the count. Here's the 1-0 pitch from Ty. A fastball in there, strike 1. 1-1 the count. Long look in here from Ty Abraham. Time is called to the plate by Shea Gutierrez. Quick meeting here between Flamati and Ty Abraham. Abraham comes set. He delivers the 1-1 pitch. Fastball up. Ball 2. 2-1 the count. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed. Strike 2. Counts now even. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out here in the top of the ninth inning as the Generals are just 3 outs away from completing a 2-game sweep of the Texarkana Twins. The 2-2 pitch from Ty Abraham. Fastball, just got a piece of it, fouled it back. And we'll do it again. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. As Shea Gutierrez goes down swinging for the first out here in the top of the ninth. And that'll bring up the first baseman now, number 7, Tom Lichty.
Number 7, Tom Litchie.
Tom is 3 for 4 this evening, with a triple and a double on his stat line, as he takes the 0-0 pitch from Ty Abraham right down the middle for strike number 1. 0-1 the count. Abraham quickly comes set, and he delivers the 0-1 pitch, a slider in there for strike number 2. That was pretty. No balls, 2 strikes. We'll see if he goes fastball here or sticks with the slider. He's got a sign he likes and delivers the 0-2 pitch. Fastball. Flare into center field, going to be a tough play. Tanner Roach will get there in time for the second out of the inning, as that ball hung up in the air a lot longer than I thought it would. And the Generals now 1 out away from sealing the victory. And it'll be the right fielder, number 5, Reese Duran, stepping up to the plate, who is a late entrant in this ball game after Lee Thomas was thrown out of the game, arguing a call at the plate along with the Twins' manager. In his only at-bat this game, he struck out swinging. Ty Abraham steps off. And he comes set and delivers the 0-0 pitch. Fastball, flare to the third baseman. Did they say he caught it or no? We're going to have a little conference here because it looked like the third baseman, Rhys Johnson, caught that ball in the air. The home plate umpire said it hit the ground. Now they're going to call him out. Man, the Twins are just not having it with the umpires tonight, as it looks like they've been screwed on just about every call. Nevertheless, the Generals will take it and get a win here tonight at Riverside Park, 4-3 over the Texarkana Twins. The Generals will be on the road the next 2 days as they travel to College Station to try and get a couple from the Brazos Valley Bombers before they come back home for Friday and Saturday games against the Acadiana Cane Cutters. Until then, don't forget, go Generals!